lunch and we making eggs and broccoli. All right. I like my eggs done, well done. Now you can also make this. I'm making this obviously on the cooktop. You can do this in the oven and make a souffle, but I've never had a souffle. I like mine like this. This really is really good, but this really is a thing. I seasoned this and the broccoli I sauteed in margarine and shrimp seasoning from the ramen noodles. I like broccoli and shrimp together. I think they pair very well together. And then I put more margarine in and added I whipped up the eggs. I beat the eggs, splash of cold water so they get fluffy. And yeah, and it cooks slow and steady. Eggs and broccoli really is a thing, y'all. It's good together, too. Eggs and broccoli really is a thing. Bang, bang. Let me flip you so I can see what's good here. So gotta come close like this. And get it like this. You see what I'm doing? Hey, 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 YouTube. Oh, yeah. Oh, eggs are definitely. I'm talking definitely. Yeah. Slow and steady. So I want to say this real quick, right? I don't like when people make omelets, egg omelets, and they don't cook their vegetables first, you know what I mean? Like, the vegetables need to be cooked first when you're making an omelet, because if you don't cook your vegetables first, then your omelet gonna be watery, because vegetables hold a lot of water. Hold on here. Making something to eat. I'm calling this my last meal. Jesus Christ. I'm about to check myself in. What they talk about. No, I am about to go to the emergency room soon as my Amazon. I was about to go early, right? Earlier. Then I was like, oh, hell no, I got 96 rolls of toilet tissue about to be delivered at some time today, baby. If I get to that emergency 10 o'clock tonight, I'm saving my life, you know what I mean? But I'm not leaving 96 rolls of toilet paper sitting out there in the elements, you know? Rain and snow and sleet and hell over my body. I will not. I like when I pick up the broccoli. I just dig in. I just dig in. And I like when I dig in and pick up the broccoli and it's covered in eggs. Check this out. Check this out. I need to be holding that handle. I'm going to do it slowly. You know what I mean? This is telling me if ain't no way I'm gonna be able to flip this whole that's heavy too. Jesus Christ. I wanna scramble it, like break it up now. But when I just did that and it came up like that, I was like, whoa, hold on here now. Let me find a button. Let me lay it down and use the handle here. Nice and fluffy. Baby, baby, you know I'm cooking food that makes you crazy. Hell yeah. Oh yeah. Oh heck yeah. We got some ways to cook here. We got some ways to go here. Everything that came in raw. Flip you back to my skillet. Bang. Bang, bang, gang. See all that one, that side, that area. I was able to, I flipped it, and it stayed whole. I was like, wow. Mm-hmm. My bad. I had to read something. You ever had eggs and broccoli? I didn't know about eggs and okra. Somebody put me on the eggs and okra. I told him I eat okra. I was like, I can't believe I eat okra. He was like, okra good, Shy. He was like, my kids eat okra. I'm like, rare? He was like, yeah, they been eating okra since they were kids. Like, you cook it right, it's not slimy. I'm like, yo, like, I didn't know that, right? He's like, you gotta eat it with eggs, Shy. Try it in the morning. I was like, how you do it? He was like, just like you make your okra. He's like, after you make your okra, add the eggs over to it and let it cook. Let the eggs cook. He's like, the okra already done. You just gotta cook the eggs. I'm like, all right, bet. I did it. Man, I like Oprah. Oprah. I like Oprah too. I would do Oprah. I mean, I wouldn't do Oprah. Excuse me, Miss Winfrey. I find Oprah very attractive. And that's what I got to say. Bang, bang. Woo-hoo-hoo. For a second. For a second. Just for a second, please. Just for a second. Sure, I'm making me some food. You know what I mean? Whoever had a colonoscopy? Have you ever had a colonoscopy? I gotta have a colonoscopy, yo. I'm excited too. I'm excited to have a colonoscopy. I haven't had the consultation with the doctor just yet, with the GI, the gastroenterologist just yet. But I'm excited to drink a bunch of clear shit it out, and yeah, sedate me, put me to sleep so I don't remember this shenanigans. Just like getting oral surgery, put me to sleep there real quick. Put the camera up in my backside, take your flicks. I hope my ass is posing, honey. I hope my ass is posing like I was. You did. Yeah, I'm excited to get my colonoscopy. It's the only way to find out if I got rectal cancer or some other shenanigans, you know what I mean? Take them pictures. Let's find out what's going up and going on up in there, please. Yeah, I'm just excited there. Yeah, I like when I pick up the egg. I like when I just put the fork in and I come out with broccoli covered in egg. Oh my god. And that broccoli tastes like margarine and shrimp. Which is really good. I like broccoli and shrimp. That come from like where I'm from in the city. They serve seafood. They sell seafood platters, right? And your seafood platter come with shrimp. Any kind of shrimp you want, from jumbo, medium, large. You want them steamed. You want them You want them steamed. You want cocktail or you want fried. They really come steamed and fried. When I tell you, you get the baked potato and the broccoli and the broccoli and the baked potato, got the lemon and got the butter and the garlic. They're both yellow, aren't they? Got the butter and the garlic. It just be real good. Oh, I see words. It be real good. I like that. So that's where my shrimp and my broccoli joy. My first introduction to shrimp and broccoli. Not the Chinese store. People get shrimp and broccoli, well, beef and broccoli. I've never had those. Mainly because I don't like Chinese store shrimp. I mean, I don't like Chinese store. I like the shrimp. I don't like Chinese store broccoli. It'd be too It'd be bland and just not the right texture. So I think eggs. I like my eggs done. Like rubber, like bounce, baby, bounce, baby, bounce. I like my eggs done. I call them done, hard. I like my eggs completely done. Miss Sandra Reed. Oh man, the family. You talk about welcoming one of the daughters. Shout out to Tracy. Still every year on my birthday come up. She see it in her notifications. She on my page, you know what I mean? Yo, like the family, man. Shout out to Miss Sandra, yo. She used to keep us while my mom was in school and work. Like we would go to school and then go to her house. Miss Sandra would pick us up and she would pick up her girls. Oh my God, Miss Sandra, her apartment was super clean and Miss Sandra would make us egg sandwiches. Oh, of course, her girls liked them. My brother and I did not like them. Ooh, I don't know how you cook an egg and it still come out runny. How you cook an egg and that joint still come out runny? It was a sandwich. It was a sandwich, and we tell them we don't like our eggs like that. She's like, the girls like it's good. We like, we like our eggs done, like cooked harder. You know what I mean? And Miss Sandra was nice enough to give us, and the egg sandwiches were good once she cooked the eggs, but them eggs still weren't done enough. But this egg sandwich was good, but the eggs still weren't done enough. Oh Jesus! But she cooked the eggs longer for us so they weren't running. Now my mom liked her. I think my mom called it sunny side up egg. I don't know, but if that's what it is, I don't like it. I like a fried egg. I like a fried egg. I like a tablespoon of oil, any kind of animal fat, bam, in a non-stick skillet, bam, and let that egg cook slowly, fry up slowly, and get all brown and crispy around the edges. I like it like that, and it be all brown on the top of that, yellow and white, and I must crack my yolk. I must break my yolk. I must break my yolk. I must break my yolk. Bam, and I prefer two eggs together, like two, one here, one right next to it, but they cook, they form one big egg, and let that be the bread for your burger type thing. You know what I mean? I like all that kind of stuff like that. But like I'm done. My mom would cook her eggs, fry her eggs, and you crack that yolk, that yolk go running. How? How you just cook the egg? How you just cook that egg? How you just cook the egg? And as soon as you crack that yolk, it go running all over your plate, all over your home fries. Oh my God. She knew we wasn't eating that. It looked like that Cadbury Easter egg, which is really good. I finally tried it. Baby, you pick up a broccoli spear. It look like cheese. You pick up a broccoli spear, it's covered in eggs. Oh, it's covered in eggs, baby. Can you imagine broccoli just surrounded in cheese like that? A thick cheese. I would tear that up. I love me some cheese. I would marry cheese if I could. I'll be constipated all my life. Hold on there now. Hold on right there now. Hold on for a second there now. So yeah, like that. Like I like it like that. Do you hear me say that I like it like that? Oh, I really like it like that. Come on, 'cause I was in there by the fireplace with the candles burning. I was by the fireplace, you know what I mean? I just told you with the candles burning, you know what I mean? They talk about hibachi, cooking hibachi, but they talking about really do this, you know what I mean? Yo, so I'm gonna tell you this, right? I'm gonna flip this and talk to you and tell you, let that take its time and do what I wanted to do, which is leave me the fuck alone, just like you. So I'm into living life. I'm into being outdoors as much as possible. I'm into being outside of the home as much as possible. You know what I mean? And that don't always mean being away from home. You don't have to be away from home to be out the house. We call it take the inside out. You got your chill spot to sit in. You know what I mean? You're outside. You may have something over your head. I will. I'll definitely have my pergola. And cooking outdoors. Cooking outdoors. I have one grill right now. It's a cooktop, the red one everybody have seen at some store, somewhere, even in your own home or yard. Okay, yeah. I'll probably never use it again. And I have three grills in my head. The first three that's coming in here. Let me get this right. And, all right, yeah, I got three to come in here next. And I'm sure there'll be more to come. These grills, right? I'm just getting into this, you know what I mean? I'm just getting into this. Like, sometimes, like, there's gonna be times, there's gonna be many more days I want to cook outside. Not barbecue on the grill. I just want to cook outside. Don't want to barbecue. I just want to cook my dinner. What I'm making right now outside. And I'll be able to do that. You know what I mean, right? So if it take me, like, yeah, I'm gonna have so many different type of grills at because I already got three in my head. But the third one, my charcoal grill, I don't know what kind of charcoal grill I want yet. I don't know what kind of, you know what I mean? I don't have that grill in my head yet. I don't know which one I want. I like to take a gas grill, a big old gas grill, and disconnect the container that hold the gas, whatever that is. Disconnect it, like never even use it for a gas grill. And put charcoal in it and use it for a charcoal grill. I've done that. I've done that. Only difference is I actually used it as a gas grill. That gas never evaporated till I gave the grill and the gas tank. It was connected to the homeless boy Mikey. He pushed that grill up the street on two wheels. I was like dragging. He was like, it's easier to push it. I was like, well, whatever the case. But yeah, I have three different. No gas. I'm not into gas grills at all. Jesus. Yeah. But I'm telling you, outdoors. Outdoors. That's more time outdoors. I don't have to come inside to cook dinner. You know what I mean? I'll be going outside just to cook dinner. Come in the house, head back out, go cook dinner. Outside, yeah. I'm gonna go chill outside. Just got home. I'm not coming in here to chill. Go outside. Just turned it up some more. Let it cook. Now that the eggs have solidified, they're not runny in any way. I can turn it up. Let it cook. Move faster now. I actually feel good too. Like I have these moments where I feel good. Then there's moments where it's like, nah, fuck that, because you know, after the moment passes where there's nothing, it's gonna come back and be like, oh, I need to go check myself into the ER. Like I need to hello. I'm a trauma patient. Yeah. But right now, no discomfort, no pain. I'm straight chilling. I'm like, wow, that's still there. I don't move my neck like that. I feel good. Wow. They come and go. They come and go. That lets me know this shit's still working though. And now I mean, lets me know my shit's still working though. That's what's up. Didn't bring anything to eat with. Jeez, I gotta get back up. That sucks. I gotta get rid of this joint anyway. That shit training me. Oh, I have no get up and go. I was in the city yesterday. Oh my God. I was in the city yesterday. Oh my God. Shout out to Jack and his lady love. I left the house yesterday. On my way to the train station, I called. I went on one website and seen their specials for yesterday. I wasn't happy. The other dispensary I fuck with wasn't open that early yet. So I called the other one I know open up at 9 o'clock. The boy answered and I was like, can you tell me what today's special is? Like, do we, what the sale is for this day? Because they may have a special for one day, a 1 day sale. Most of them have a 2 day sale, or some of them have what's a sale for a week. Every week the sale changes. So I asked him, what's the sale for today? He was like, I said, for flour. Flour is weed. You know, they sell all different kind of stuff, from creams, oils, edibles, drops. They sell all different vapes. They sell all different kind of products, tablets. You know what I mean? And so he said for flour, I got 40% off. He's like, I wish I could tell you more, but that's what I know off the top of the head. The biggest one sell we got on flour today is 40% off. I said, say no more. I'm on my way to you, baby. He said, hey, before you go, he said, what's your name? Your voice sounds very familiar. I know I don't know your voice, so you must know me from social media. So I said to him, I said, I make videos on social media. That's where you know me from. That's where you recognize my voice from. He said, yeah, yeah. I said, my name is everything SHI. It's acronym for everything so happy inside. He was like, yo, I follow you. I was like, I'll be there in 2 hours. He was like, I might be on break. I said, I'll wait for you. He told me his, asked me his name. I pulled up there and we met. You know what I mean? Normally, I get a picture from my phone as well to post on the fan page, which is Instagram. But I'll see him again. He's one of the managers at one of the dispensaries I frequent. And I will get a picture with him so I can have. He took one for his girlfriend. You know. He said it was for his girlfriend. You know how guys, are. What's up, Jack? It's all about. What's crazy is the time before this time was like 2 weeks ago. I'm in the city again, and I'm there Reading Terminal Market. That was in South Philly yesterday. I went to South Philly yesterday to go to that dispensary. 2 weeks ago, I'm in the city all the time. That particular day, I'm in the Reading Terminal vicinity. Across the street, I step up on the curb. I walk about 6 feet, and there is a group of guys. One sitting down. It was a lot of commotion that day. The law was out there, and this little guy was sitting there on I don't know what, and he was like, I was beating him up. He was like, I was like this. I kept walking. It's like 3 dudes standing there he talking to. And as I got closer, now it took like 9 feet. He was like, TikTok, they go TikTok. What's up, TikTok? And I smiled and I waved. He was like, yo, they go TikTok. And I walked past the one dude on my this side. He smiled and looking at me. I was like, yo, have a good day. I thought he was homeless. I don't know. They recognized me from TikTok. So I go, do whatever I did. Now it's an hour later, and I'm on my way. I'm back to that same intersection. I'm going in Reading Terminal Market now to get some meats to come home. There he is again. He go by the name Bernice. He go by the name Beatrice. He go by the name Beatrice. He was like, make a TikTok. He was like, pull your phone out, make a TikTok. So I pulled my phone out, made a TikTok. He was hilarious. I see him again. He's gonna go have a drink together on me. You heard? Go have a brewski on me. I'm gonna turn this off and let it continue to cook slow as it cool off of my mouth. Hope it's not one of them days Amazon takes to 10 o'clock to bring my delivery. So speaking of my delivery, damn, I'm on that phone and can't show you. Irk, you say. So this how I'm gonna tell you how I buy my toilet tissue, right? I buy stuff in bulk. Not Costco's and BJ's, like not the big, what they call the big box stores. I don't shop at the big box stores for a couple reasons. You know what I mean? Anymore. I used to shop BJ's. I don't have a family and I don't have a car in the house anymore. And to spend $24 to get to the store and $24 to get home, how am I saving? I'm not saving. But I will tell you where it's cheaper to shop, and that's online. Everybody knows that. I used to pay $44 for 96 rolls of toilet paper. Definitely gotta go. I have no, like, it's draining my every energy. I have no pain right now, thank God. No discomfort until I move my neck to this one of the sides. Then I had pain. Discomfort. I got discomfort if I move my head. I felt that when I moved my head just now. I felt that in my neck. I have discomfort then. I have no pain. Yet this shit is draining me. Like, I have no energy. It's draining me. Like, fatigue is bad. Shit is bad. So I used to pay $44 for 96 rolls of toilet paper. The important part here are numbers. $44, 96 rolls of toilet paper, two ply tissue. The important part here is numbers. $94 lies. 96 rolls of 2-ply toilet tissue for only $44. That's what I used to pay. Let me see. What's on my phone? It don't look like nothing there. I already had to make sure music and I was playing because you know. Siri, what is $44 divided by 96?
$44 divided by 96 is approximately 46 cents.
I used to pay 46 cents for a roll of 2-ply toilet tissue. Regular size rolls, the old school regular size roll of toilet paper. Of course, that was a couple years ago. Everything go up. Went up to like $46. It's at $48.95. Same box of toilet tissue. Check this out. I pay 51 cents a roll now. I pay 51 cents. I believe it's 51 cents. Siri, how much is $48.95 divided by 96? Siri, how much is $48.95 divided by 96? This bitch wants to tell me the answer. Siri, how much is $48.95 divided by 96?
$48.95 divided by 96 is approximately 51 cents.
I thought that's what I remembered. It's in the math when you think almost $50 for almost 100 rolls. That lets you know that you're close to 50 cents a roll of tissue. 2-ply. 96 rolls of tissue for $48.95 because it's sold by Amazon. How much is the total price? $48.95. Two-ply lasts much longer. I tell people, I show people that one, like I'll share that to someone I know has a family. I don't care if there's 2 of you in the house. I send this to my brother and his old lady. Help her, help her, help her, help her save money. You may not, I know you can't buy the toilet paper, but you can show it to her and say, babe, look what Shaw just sent me. You gotta buy this because it breaks down to 51 cents for a roll of toilet paper. They used to pay $1.89 for a roll of Scott. One single roll of Scott 2-ply toilet tissue. The regular size, not the big jumbo. $2, that's 11 cents from $2. I'm like, dude, that's expensive. You know how many rolls I get for $1.89? Like I can sell you two rolls for $1.89, and I'm still making profit. You're like, how? And I'm like, cause I paid 51 cents for a roll of tissue. I can sell you two rolls for $1.89. I'm making profit. How? How? They say, who paying $48 for toilet paper? Whoa. That's what everybody say. Everybody be like, who's paying $48 for toilet paper? Yo, break it down. Break it down, dog. Break it down. Break it down. Do the math. Do the math and notice that you paying 50 cents for a roll of toilet paper, dog. You just ain't trying to come up all $48 at once. So therefore you're losing money. They like, so I'll send them this one. I send them this one. I'll share it to them on Amazon. You know, I'll text them this one. Scott toilet paper, 12 rolls for $5.99. One ply, single ply, single ply. 12 rolls for $6. That's 50 cents a roll, but it's single ply. So that means it take two rolls. That means that one roll is really a half a roll of paper. So you're really paying $6 for 6 rolls of toilet paper. That's why they don't last long. So I put him on that. He like, yo, I should really try that. Like, dude, you spend that on weed. You spend that on weed every other day, dog. Buying a quarter. The fuck? You ain't gotta worry about toilet paper for. You like, yo, a roll of tissue only that like every other day. Like I gotta start a new roll of tissue, and it's just me. Cause you mess with single ply, dog. You mess with single ply, what you expect? You use more. You have to use more. So shop like that. I'm waiting for that to come today. And then I'm gonna take my butt to the emergency room. But check this out, right? Last time I bought eggs, I paid $1.00 for 18 large cage-free eggs, freshness guarantee, 18 large, 18, $1. Amazon. That was January 31st, the night Nancy Guthrie went missing. So they say. Um, have my own theories on that. $1. I brought 8 of them. $1.87 I paid yesterday for 12 eggs. Amazon. I don't deliver to my door in 2 hours. I don't play, man. I cut costs every way possible. I don't play no games. God, I thank you for food and health. Amen. And the miracle staff that's gonna take care of me. Amen. Was that green? Because I thought that was yellow. That was broccoli. Jesus Christ, I thought it was egg and it was broccoli. I see that's egg. Okay. I don't know. I gotta see if I want to put this back on the heat. My eggs are done, but they a little soft in areas. I don't know. $1.63 for a loaf of bread, I think it was. 29 cents for a pack of ramen on Amazon. Delivered to your door in 2 hours. I'm gonna plug this on. The egg was too soft for my mouth, baby. Hell to the no. Ooh, look at so creamy, like melting, creamy type of. So I went looking for Dove soap for my face, right? And I be moisturized. I moisturize my face. I don't know what y'all do, but I take care of my face. Mine is that. Although I did pop that yesterday, that pick with it. Wasn't feeling the Dove prices. I'm not paying $1 for a bar of Dove. I'm used to paying 80 more. I'm not paying more than $1 for a bar of Dove. Mind you, a bar of Dove lasts me like a month or more. I only use it for my face, ears, and neck. My face, ears, and neck. The ears and neck are a part of the face, in case you didn't know. What you do to your face, do to your ears and neck, because it's a part of your face. Check it out. I learned that from the dermatologist. Check it out, right? Wasn't feeling the prices for Dove soap. Like $12 for 8 bars of Dove. Woo! I'm not paying that. I wasn't feeling that. So I kept looking, and up popped Oil of Olay. A moisturizing bar. That's a moisturizing bar. Wait a minute now. Now we talking. 12 bars for $8.99. Now we talking. Now we talking. Now we talking. Siri, how much is $12 divided by Siri, how much is $9 divided by Siri, don't hum me.
What would you like to convert to?
A man.
Okay, I found this on the web for a mirror. Check it out.
Siri, suck it. Siri, how much is $8.99 divided by 12?
Okay, I found this on the web for Siri. How much is $8.99 divided by 12? Check it out.
Siri, how much is $8.99 divided by 12?
$8.99 divided by 12 is approximately 75 cents.
Hello. It does that. You like my prices? You can't go wrong like the fuck. That's not BJ's. I don't know what Costco's, how they drop. But yeah. I tell you, Amazon groceries, I fucks with. If that's not in your area, damn, that's sad. If you can't get that in your area, I feel bad. I'm sorry to hear that, y'all. I'm sorry to hear that you can't get that in your area. The prices be so cheap, like so much cheaper than the market. I don't go in the market for much. I went in the market the other day. I came out with 2.5 gallons of ice cream, um, caramel cookies and cream, caramel ice cream with cookies and cream, a dumbass cake that was full of a yellow cake that was full of icing. I of course tore the icing off and ate a little bit of yellow cake. Weird, never buy that shit again. Wasted $18. I could have took it back and got my money back. I was like, just my stupidity. Um, and what's this joint I got? Zucchini loaf, zucchini bread. It tastes like zucchini bread. Remind you of banana bread, but without tasting like bananas. It don't taste like bananas though. It got raisins. It got some cinnamon in it. Got the walnuts. I liked it a lot. It just don't taste like bananas because it's not banana bread. It's zucchini bread. That's all I got. Two cakes. One cake, one loaf of the zucchini bread, two half gallons of ice cream. I'm thinking right now. I'm thinking I don't have. Oh yeah, I was about to say I'm thinking I don't have nothing sweet. Every meal deserves something sweet. A dessert. I was just starting to panic like, oh my god. I am a not too filled walk. I'm a not too feel good walk away from 7-Eleven or a gas station to get something sweet. I'd have candy too. Candy always works too. Sweet is sweet, baby. Sweet is sweet. A bowl of cereal is something sweet. A peanut butter jelly sandwich is something sweet. Oh, I do it all. Something sweet after I eat is something sweet after I eat. Works with it. I have ice cream, thank God. I'm not feeling ice cream, but thankfully I had something sweet to eat. My teeth. When you get your teeth bleached, they become so sensitive, y'all. It's a heat and cold. So, one of the things I like about going to the dispensary to buy my weed is the fact that you know when you buy an ounce, it's really an ounce. You know when you buy an eighth, it's really an eighth. You know when you buy 7 grams, a quarter, it's really that. Like, that's what I like about the dispensary. That's not just what I like. I like them prices. My ounces came up. Got 2 ounces yesterday. They ranged up with the 40% off sale. They ranged up at $105 for an ounce. You need to pay $210 for 2 ounces. And of course, Jack took $10 off. Bless him. If I can get my hands on an ounce. The problem is I don't see no ounce, dog. Look, one of them right here. You know when you buy it, it's really it. Now, this is an ounce. In a container. This was half ounce. You got bags that come like a big bag with this in it, just the ounce in it. I got two of these joints yesterday. I don't know. It seems to take me out of this bag. Oh no, it didn't. They smell good. So I got one indica hybrid, got an indica dominant hybrid, and I got a sativa dominant hybrid. I mess with the hybrids. Nah, I mean, a little bit of both and whatnot right there. One is called Star Gelato. Star Gelato is your sativa hybrid, your sativa dominant hybrid. That's your daytime. You use them both any time of day, but it's more energizing, more uplifting. And I got cherry punch. And cherry punch is your indica dominant. That's for you. More in the evening, but any time of day, because it has sativa in it too. It's going to give you energy first, and then it's going to slowly mellow your body. Not sedate you, just mellow your body. Thank you. That was a big ass broccoli. I thought that was a bunch of eggs. See that little piece of broccoli. Smaller than what I just put in my mouth. I hope this ain't at 10 o'clock at night. Get to my house from Amazon site shows. I'm going to the ER at 10 o'clock at night. I'm going to sleep. You know what I'm talking about? About them fly guys. And that. All egg, surprisingly. I like eggs. I bought 5 dozen of eggs yesterday. $1.87 each. Yeah, Amazon. Yeah. $1.87 for a dozen of eggs. How much was the last dozen of eggs you paid for? Because the last dozen of eggs I paid for before yesterday paying $1.87 for 12 eggs, I paid $1.00 for 12 large eggs. I mean for 18 large eggs. Woo! What? I wonder how much. I'll be mad as hell when I go back on Amazon like the day or two later and I see something I already spent money for and it's cheaper, like a lot cheaper. Like, yo. I like how Amazon will take an item of something you have viewed, something you may have put in your cart. You go back on Amazon, you go in your cart. Don't look at the price from your cart. Click on that item. Later on in the afternoon, like 12, 3, 4 o'clock. It's like happy hour throughout the day. Random times of the day, Amazon will drop them prices significantly. And click on that item. It's cheaper. It's cheaper. Then you go back and look at it in the cart and it's like, hold up. If you don't get it now, in the next 30 minutes or the next hour, it may be back up $1. It may not be at the normal price, but it may not be at that low price right now. Yeah. It's like happy hour. Like when you open up Amazon, do you look at what be flashing up when you first open up the app? There's a bunch of savings right there. Stuff you have viewed. Stuff you have viewed. Maybe 40, 50, 60% off. Stuff that you have viewed, not me. hmm That's why it's good to have extra income. And I think that's why it's good not to run through your money. Make that shit budgeted, make it stretch. Having more money is always better. So that you don't have to make budget and make it stretch. You know what I mean? I still budget and my income come in like checks just rolling. From the media, PayPal, all that. Cash apps, all kind of shit. To be able to buy what you need and want when you want and need is a great feeling. You feel grown. You don't feel like a child sitting there wishing, damn, I wish I was able to take care of this now. I gotta wait till the next time I'm able to take care of it, whenever that is, because wow. Like, them birds really want me to hear them. You see all they do to get my attention. I see why they call women birds. Let me stop. Let me stop. What a beautiful feeling. Beautiful sound listening to the birds. Yeah, man, these grills, I'm so happy, like, in every way to spend time outdoors. Like, it's not one of these in my area. A chill spot. I'm looking for a chill spot. I don't know what you can see. You see good. There's no chill spot in my area. Like, somewhere you can go sit down comfortably and enjoy the scene, the scenery, the view. And I like to hear a sound of water while I'm doing that too. I have to go in the city to enjoy that with a bunch of other people. Um, I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. It's crazy. Philly has Penn's Landing. You got the Love Park. You got what's that? Eakins Oval across from in the Parkway, across from the Art Museum. Not the Art Museum. Across from the Free Library in Family Court. 18. You can walk around that circle. There's benches that sit around the circle. You look at the water coming up out of the waterfalls. You walk a little bit, sit down for a little bit, walk some more, you get bored. It's time to go walk away. You shouldn't have to even catch the train and go into the city to do that. Damn. There's no sit and chill spot in my area. So for me, it's create that area. I own this property. Create the area. Create the area. I'm putting a patio out back. I'm gonna cover it so I'm out of the elements. I'll be able to sit outside all weather conditions, out of the elements. If I want to, the garden, a beautiful evergreen garden. to include butterfly. They got, I know, two different evergreen shrubs that attract butterfly larvae. That the butterflies will lay their larvae on. So I'll have butterflies in my garden. Butterflies need water. Butterflies can't land on water. They like water to run through a sprinkler. So of course I'm going to have a waterfall so I can have the sound of water. And I'm going to have the sprinkler. The waterfall with a sprinkler coming up. So the butterflies will have water to fly through. That's how they get the water, by flying through it. They can't land on water. So I'm going to create my own ambiance. I'm going to create my own backyard oasis. It has water. Don't tell me it's not oasis. Where there's water, there you go. The tallest up the top. You know, you layer it. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Eye-catching, colorful. Evergreen. I'm gonna look at this year round. Yeah. Water out there too. But I gotta create it because it's not there. I wanted that. Damn. I had to create it because it isn't there. So I had to make it appear. Thank me, I'm able to. At that point, I get my workout in the gym on the property. You know, I have a gym in the house. If you don't, I have a gym. Bam. I have a 2-level gym. Hello? There's 2 levels. Check this out. Get my workout. Take a long walk. Leave the area. Go wherever. But take a long walk. You know, leave the house. Whether I take a walk or just leave the house. But definitely get my workout and get the fuck out. When I come home, baby, I'm not coming inside the home. I'll be home, but I'll be outside. I like being outside. And I'll be watching, listening to I used to listen to like the HGTV homes, the real estate shows, where they're showing people house hunting, looking for beachfront properties, and they complain the bedrooms are too small. It's a beachfront property. You don't need a large bedroom. You know what I mean? People not thinking when they think real estate, you want so much, but who's going to be in their bedroom when you have a beachfront property? You don't have grass outside your front room. You have beach and ocean. I'm 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 eating breakfast outside. I'm washing my ass outside. I go to the bathroom outside as long as I don't have to move my bowels and use toilet tissues. I'm not gonna clog the ocean. But if I gotta pee, I'm gonna walk into the ocean and let my urine out and go lay back on this grass. I mean, go lay back on that sand. Yeah, I'll shower tonight. Every time I go in the house, I'll spray all hell. That'll be on the property before you even go inside. Get the sand, rinse off and stuff like. Don't. No one's gonna be inside with a beachfront home. We're not gonna be inside. Only on bad weather we'll be inside. Huh? I don't even need clothes. I need swim trunks and bathing suits. I don't even need dresses. I need swim trunks and bathing suits. Sports bras and white beaters. You know what I mean? That's all I need. Don't need dresses. Put that in my book bag in the back of the closet. Don't take up no space. I'm willing to sacrifice to have a beachfront home. No one's gonna be inside and live on the beach. There's one reason I'm not on the beach right now, and it has nothing to do with weather or anything else other than the fact that I don't live on the beach. If I lived on the beach, baby, I'll be there right now. Well, never walk on sand, that's a full body workout. How you eat 6 eggs and a bag the whole pack of frozen broccoli and you're still acting like you're still hungry? And I'm about to eat some ice cream. But I'm acting like I'm still hungry. It's not like I'm still hungry. I'm actually cleaning the pot. The food gonna be in the sink, so why not just eat it instead of letting it be in the sink? And I gotta scoop that out and put it in the trash. I'm gonna teach y'all how to make home fries. Not home fries. I'm gonna teach you how to make hash browns one day. My recipe, because I don't know how they make them. So I don't use egg to hold it together. Like the people doing the clothes and stuff, I guess that's how they do. I don't know. What they talk about. 6 eggs and a pack of frozen broccoli. I ain't eat 6 eggs because I see eggs there on the table. I think that's eggs. Let me see. That's tissue. It's a napkin. It's not tissue. It's my damn table. That's a napkin. Put that in slowly top up. Pre-washing this shit before so I can put it in my dish pan. You gotta pre-wash it. Just like when you do working in the dishwashing in the restaurants and hotels. You gotta pre-wash that shit. Contaminate in the water. I like eggs and fish together. I really like eggs and fish together. Eggs and tilapia is a good one. And I haven't eaten tilapia since 2021. But eggs and tilapia used to play good together. They used to play good together, baby. But I don't eat tilapia no more. I don't eat no fish that man can make. If man can make it, I'm not eating it. I eat the stuff that men can make. The lobster and the shrimp, the stuff they can't, you know what I mean, duplicate. That type of stuff. No, no food that came off the farm unless it's a fruit or vegetable, baby. Bum, 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 bum. Oh, I have lived and I have learned some shit over the last couple of years. Let me tell you, before my weight loss, I did the same thing. I would cook dinner on Facebook Live, right? I was washing dishes as I was going, right? After that live, I washed that plate, washed that pot, sweep that floor. Yeah, run this Swiffer mop over that. Yeah, yeah. That was in my overweight days. I still rock the same way. Tell my mom raised me. My mouth tastes like it needs something sweet. Ooh, I'm about to eat this ice cream. Amazon, I like how they be like, you had 1 hour, 18 minutes to order to add to today's delivery. I'd be like, damn, my shit not on the way yet. Like, how I can still add to this delivery? Damn, shit's still not on the way yet. That's telling me it's still not going to be no left at warehouse in an hour and 18 minutes. It's still going to be sitting in that warehouse. Mm-hmm. I like how they do that too. I really be bargain shopping. I'm saving to come to spending money. I'm a tourist, you know what I mean? I got it. I don't have a problem spending money. As a tourist, baby, I don't have a problem spending money. But my money gotta be worth spending. You know what I mean? It has to be worth. You know, you can't do no dumb shenanigans, baby, man. That was my appetizer before breakfast. Let me come with this one too. Hold up, let me come with this one too. Where you serve and ice cream. What they talk about? Woo, they talk about. You know I'm about to do the damn thing. Dang, I'm about to do this damn thing. And you know I'm telling you the truth, guy. Whoop, whoop, that's the sound of the beast. Whoop, whoop, that's the sound of the beast. This trash. Damn. If I knew that. This trash. This I ate with vanilla bean, a half gallon of vanilla bean ice cream. This sherbet, this rainbow sherbet, I think it says sugar free. Damn. This is the Target brand rainbow sherbet. As you know, Target has several brands. This is the Target brand rainbow sherbet, and I believe it says sugar free on it. But I make gelatos with this. I'm gonna show you my cup I make it with. You know, I just made gelatos yesterday at the start of the games. Vanilla, I don't care for chocolate ice cream. I do vanilla ice cream at the bottom. I do rainbow sherbet in the middle. I do vanilla ice cream on top or vanilla bean. And let that melt down. You got your gelato. You now have your Rita's gelato. It's water ice and it's custard. What is custard? Ice cream. Now, you're welcome. That hasn't been opened yet. I just finished one yesterday morning. Yesterday morning. I finished that cake and ice cream yesterday morning. Now I'm trying to think that I finished. Yeah, I finished it. I remember scraping the container. I finished it. Well, I was thinking the whole time, I don't think I finished that ice cream. I think it's one's going to deep freezer. I finished that. It's outside in the garbage can. Yeah, this one about to be in the trash. And the gelato is your flavor of water ice. Which flavor do you want? Last one I had, the last gelato I had was Friday. 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 Yup, Friday. My first walk, I went to Rita's on my way home, got a pretzel, a soft pretzel, and a gelato. Large, of course, is 40 cents more than a small. And my second walk, I got my 12 pack of Corona, $22.04, $22.13 for 12 Coronas, come out to $1.84. But that was sounding expensive to me. I was feeling guilty, like $22 for 12 beers. Like, dude, you don't need to spend $22. Dog, I'm getting 12 beers. I'm getting a Corona for $1.84, and I'll drink 2 at a time. Yes, I am about to spend that $22 every week. I can get the case. It's cheaper to get the case. But how I'm getting that case home, I got to carry that motherfucker. It's cheaper to get the case and let it once a month. It's not $88. You see what I'm saying here? You get one of the alcoholics to carry it home for me for $2, $3. I give you $4 here. I'll buy you a 40. creamy and sweet. Good to eat. But am I really eating water ice if I'm not chewing it? We drink water. The water go in our mouth and we swallow it. This go in my mouth and I swallow it. It melts and I swallow it. Am I eating water ice? Because the water turned into ice, then it hits my mouth and it melts and I swallow. I'm not eating. I'm drinking water. Ice. What am I chewing? I had to argue with Google with this one. Technically, I'm not eating. Technically, I ain't just eat that. Technically, I ain't just eat that. And I like how Target ice cream, I love. This is how it come from ShopRite. Not covered. Target ice cream come covered. ShopRite ice cream is not covered. Unless maybe a brand may be covered. Breyers may be covered. This brand, Turkey Hill, and the store brand isn't. And speaking of the store brand, it's so good. I used to buy at Target. I would go in Target and get the half a gallon of cookies and cream ice cream. The store brand, Target brand cookies and cream ice cream. And I will also get the Hershey's caramel syrup and come home and make my own caramel cookies and cream. There's no need to buy both. ShopRite did it for us. Caramel cookies and cream. Talk that talk. I got oral surgery 2019 and I had a couple teeth pulled. So I had to eat cold, soft, cold stuff. So I go to Rite Aid and I got like 30 pints of ice cream. Oh my God. The Ben and Jerry flavors, I couldn't leave behind. The lady name was Miss Candy that helped me shop. Chocolate, vanilla, strawberry, mint chocolate chip. The cheaper ones, like the store brand, the cheaper ones. $2 a pint, shit like that. I don't like chocolate, mint chocolate chip. I'll take cookies and cream, but that's childish to me. Cookies and cream ice cream is childish to me. Vanilla ice cream is boring and childish to me. Vanilla ice cream was my first love of ice cream. I never liked chocolate, so that tells you what, my first love of ice cream was vanilla. Then cookies and cream was my favorite. As of like 8 and 10, cookies and cream was my favorite. You can't give me cookies and cream ice cream today. I'll pass. I'm not eating that. If all I got is cookies and cream ice cream and no caramel syrup, I'm not eating that. That's childish to me. I'll be 46 next month. Don't do that to me. So I'm in there like I'm about to have surgery. I'm about to like I'm trying to prep. I'm making sure everything is right for when I get home. Everything legit. I was like, that's just like that's all we had. She was like, mm-hmm. I was like, what's in all those freezers? She was like, more ice cream, but they're more the expensive ones. I was like, can we look at those? Like, what's the prices? Like, she was like, told me the prices. She starts naming the flavors. I was like, those type of flavors, Southern Home lemon pie. It was lemon flavored ice cream with soft lemon cookies inside. Yes. um, the Ben and Jerry's had everything from the salted caramel cookie crunch with brownies in it. All that was in this one cookie. It's you can Google it. It's it's not vanilla ice cream. It's they on the lid it says sweet cream. It don't say vanilla. It says sweet cream. It's made with sweet cream. I'm like, oh, it just sounds so good. That's when I was like, yo, they got different flavors of ice cream. Like adult ice creams. I call them adult ice creams. Don't I'm not talking butter pecan and no butter almond. That's for the great that's elderly ice cream. That's elderly ice cream. I don't want childish vanilla cookies and cream. I don't want the elderly. I want the in between, the grown folks shit. Where the kids look at this ice cream and they'll be like, I don't know what that is, but I'm not eating that. Cookies and cream, bet. Yeah, yeah, yeah. And I don't like no hard ice cream. My ice cream gotta be soft. I've always been a fan of a soft serve ice cream starting with McDonald's. Now, Hershey's had a ice cream sandwich in 1999. I got it from the deli on Susquehanna at the corner of 17th. It was Hershey's. It was in a red wrapper. It was larger. It was ice cream sandwich. It was bigger than the regular size. Regular than the regular. It was bigger than the regular ice cream sandwich. It was longer and wider. That ice cream sandwich was, it had cinnamon graham cracker on the outside. That was, oh my God, that was so good. 99 cents I paid for that. They were good. That cinnamon graham cracker was all soft and good. Maybe it wasn't cinnamon. It was some kind of graham cracker. Siri, what graham crackers did Hershey's Siri, what ice cream sandwich did Hershey make in 1998, 1999? It had graham cracker cookie crust. I'm glad Apple teamed up with Google for Google search for these iPhones. That joint was good. So creamy, the ice cream so creamy. I never liked Breyers. And I never liked ice milk. Whew. Ice milk is just what it sounds like. Ice milk. Can you make ice cream from milk? Absolutely. It's called ice milk. The difference is ice cream is creamy. Ice milk is icy. You make ice cream with heavy cream. You make ice cream with light cream. You combine heavy cream, light cream, and half and half, which is half cream, half water, to make ice cream. It's extra creamy. It's extra creamy. Some places, the creameries, the ice creameries, whatever they call them, include egg yolk, egg whites to make it creamy and stiff for the texture. All right, bam. I have even started, because I make my own ice cream as well, adding a little bit of cream cheese to my half and half. I mean, to my mixture, my half and half, my heavy cream. Make it, keep it from, it make it creamy without getting icy. When you use milk to make ice cream, or ice milk rather, you got them fine pieces of ice chips, like the little ice chips inside. Like it's not creamy. I can't do it. If you put milk or more water, not more water, if you use milk, if you add milk to your heavy cream, it's not the same. You add too much milk, you see the difference. You got them little ice particles in there. Not as many, but it's not the same. It's not the same. The caramel ice cream is so good. I was literally making caramel cookie and cream on my own. I didn't know it was a thing. I'm paying $2.88 at Target. This costs $2.88 at Target. I buy the sales. I don't play. It's supposed to be a half gallon, but you know, half gallon is not a half gallon anymore. Of course, it's shrinkflation. I would spend that, then spend the $3 and some change, damn near $4 for the Hershey's caramel syrup to make this. Cause I don't want boring ass childish ice cream. Cookies and cream, again, that was my favorite. That's childish. I ate that when I was 8 and 10. I didn't eat caramel when I was a child. I didn't eat caramel apples. Damn sure not caramel cookies and cream. I just knew that that's an ice cream topper, and I'm gonna put it over my cookies and cream ice cream so it don't be childish and boring. I'm in Target one day looking for ice cream. I was like, oh my God, you lying to me. I was like, yeah. I was like, what this? I was like, caramel, what? I pulled my phone out. I zoomed in on that camera. I was like, yo, that shit really say what I think it said. They already made it for me. They made the caramel cookies and cream. They made it, like, and it's the store brand. The fuck? It's like, you lying to me. I said, you lying to me. The blueberry cheesecake is hella good. Store brand. Store brand. Blueberry cheesecake. You heard what I said? Ice cream. This is a real ice cream too. And thankfully, the recipe is on YouTube about that. You can check it out right now. Pineapple upside down cake ice cream. Pineapple upside down cake ice cream. Yeah. When I look at some of these recipes, I do what I do. I go search on Amazon. They in my cart. They in my cart. All the different extracts are in my cart. You keep using vanilla to make ice cream if you want to. Watch me make ice cream this summer. You'll be like, oh shit. Mm-hmm. 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 Maybe my last meal gonna be everything. I'm checking myself in today. Something's wrong. And if it's what I'm thinking, I'm gonna be in it for a while. Fuck me. Eggs and broccoli, caramel cookies and cream, a lot of weed, baby. That's a hell of a last meal. Hey, that's a hell of a last meal. So let me tell you this story real quick. I think about this often when I'm eating ice cream. one day I'm gonna, one day I may or may not be in a relationship. I don't know. I really do enjoy dating, but at some point I may or may not be in a relationship. At one point I may have to stop dating and actually settle down. Oh, Jesus. Ah, it's gonna be like this. What's your favorite ice creams? What's your favorite ice creams? Cause all your favorite ice creams gonna be in my deep freezer, along with mine. So if caramel cookies and cream is your favorite too, I keep two in the house for me at a time. You know I'm gonna keep three in the house at that time. I'm gonna keep three in the house at that time. Once I open it, that's mine. That's how it go. You know what's yours because I don't eat that kind. If you happen to put a spoon in my ice cream and eat some, I don't care because it's ice cream. It's ice cream. But I'm not a child, and I don't have a house full of anyone, even having a partner that come and go. I don't have to, I will never get an ice cream scoop again. I will never, as an adult in my own home, I will never scoop ice cream and put it in a bowl or on, I don't do cones. Wish I would. It's already in the bowl. I'm gonna eat what I want and put it back. Like I snuck and did it as a child. Like I would go grab a spoon and go get a spoon of that hard ass cookie and cream and walk off, eat it. Everybody in the house drinks out that orange juice carton in the refrigerator. Everybody in the house. The kids ain't the only one doing it. Babe doing it. And mom probably doing it too. Everybody swigs off of it thinking they're the only one that swig. Everybody go swig the orange juice. How the orange juice carton always damn near empty, but ain't never no cups in the sink. Come on, man. I don't buy orange juice, baby. I squeeze and make my own orange juice. Grapefruit juice, all of it. So you don't have to worry about me. But know that if you come in my house and there's orange juice in there, if it's mine, I'm drinking off of it. If it's yours, you got it. I'm not drinking that shit. I'm not drinking that sugar orange shit. It's it's colored sugar water with with arsenic, full of arsenic. Siri, why do they put arsenic to make what? Siri.
Okay, this on the web.
Siri, why do they use arsenic to make orange juice?
Okay, I found this on the web for why do they use arsenic?
Siri, why is arsenic used to make orange juice?
Arsenic is used to reduce the acid content of oranges. This answer is from Ebery.net.
Arsenic. Arsenic. You drink orange juice from the store, you drink arsenic. I drank arsenic too. My mother didn't know she was putting arsenic into my body. Arsenic? Arsenic. I'm going to tell you how they do it. I've seen it right here on YouTube. The oranges, the orange juice, once they squeeze the orange juice, I don't remember if it's before they add the sugar or after they add the sugar, but the orange juice is in these big old wooden barrels with lids on it. They pour arsenic. I think it's 1 inch, 2 inches, a half inch of arsenic. They pour arsenic over the orange juice and put the lid over it. Let it sit there. How long? I don't remember. When you're ready on YouTube, go watch them. Go watch them do it. Maybe then YouTube will stop using orange juice, Tropicana, and all them other places, and go get you an old school citrus juicer. Costs $2 on Amazon, and squeeze your own oranges and make your own. And then you the color of it, natural. The taste of it, natural. It tastes different, it look different, it's healthier, and you can tell, wow, this ain't a bunch of sugar shit. This is really orange juice I'm drinking. I so got natural. I have gotten natural. Part of my weight loss journey, baby, I done became a naturalist sitting here eating half the thing that half gallon of ice cream, a quarter gallon of ice cream at a time. Mm-hmm. I really feel good right now. Don't force it. Don't force it. Stop. I felt good though. Wow. I feel like as if I took a pain pill and honey, I have not. I'm waiting to take an emergency ride. Once my delivery come, got 96 rolls of toilet paper. I'm not leaving this house for a day and leave 96 rolls of toilet paper on my front step to get soggy wet with rain. No. Bring that box inside. I'm out. What about? Them Fly Guys did that thing last night, man. They throw a pinch of salt in there. It's a wrap, baby. They throw a pinch of salt in this ice cream. It's a wrap, you heard? Ben and Jerry's has a salted caramel something that got brownies. I think it's a white cookie, soft like cake, salted caramel, sweet cream. I don't remember what else. When I make salted caramel ice cream, I use for the caramel, I use caramel syrup. I put that over in the ice cream in the mixture. I use vanilla extract and I use caramel. Put the caramel in it while it's churning. It's mixing through the ice cream just like this is. Bam. I use white cookies. I like white. I use the duplex cookies. I like the duplex cookies. I put the whole cookie in it. Like I break it down. So it's not, you know what I mean, or hard in it. For the salt, I use pretzels. I crumble up, I crush up the pretzels. That's my salt, like sourdough pretzels. Yeah. I felt that. I had a neck brace. I threw that in the trash. Damn. It was like last year sometime. I'm out today. I want to stabilize my neck to make some things better. But I gotta go today. Siri, why do people put eggs in ice cream?
Eggs are used in ice cream to create a creamier texture. They act as a natural emulsifier and help to achieve silky results. This is from SeriousEats.com and FoodNetwork.com.
Siri, why do people put cream cheese in ice cream?
Okay, I found this on
Siri,
the web for what?
what does cream cheese do for making ice cream?
Okay, I found
Siri,
this on the web for.
how does making Siri, how do cream cheese change the texture of ice cream?
Okay, I found this on the web for how to.
6 eggs, a bag of broccoli, frozen broccoli, half gallon of caramel, cookies and cream ice cream for breakfast. I smoked one indica, followed by one sativa. Now I'm gonna smoke one of something. First one I grab, it doesn't matter. Siri, why do getting your teeth bleached make your teeth sensitive? Siri, why do bleaching the teeth make your teeth sensitive?
Okay, I found this on the web for why do.
I'm glad they teaming up with fucking Google, yo. They did that. Like, in my head, I come up with stuff, you know what I mean? I'll think of creating a dish with these foods. And then in my head, it sounds like it goes together well. So in my head, I come up with a recipe. And I keep making that dish in my head over and over until I have perfected that recipe in my head. Until, okay, I can go in the kitchen and execute this recipe and it come out to be what I want. The texture may be off, the consistency may be not the one I had in my head, but it's damn close to what I had in my head. But I'm thinking that because I just came up with these ingredients to make this dish, that I invented this dish. I came up with scallop sweet potatoes. It was 2021. It was 2020 or 2020, probably 2020. And I'm looking for different ways to cook sweet potatoes. I was tired of making sweet potato mash. I'm still in my weight loss journey, like 2 years into my weight loss journey. And I'm not frying sweet potatoes to make sweet potato fries. All I knew was sweet potato mash. So in my head, I'm laying there in the bed and I came up with this recipe for scalloped sweet potatoes. You know it, I made the recipe because I I never used the oven. Yup, I stood at the stove and did it on the stove top. Cream cheese, water, sweet potatoes, ah, and I don't know what else. Ah, don't know what else. Oh, I made scalloped sweet potatoes. It took forever. It tastes good. It was not scalloped sweet potatoes. A, there were no vegetables, no like onions and stuff. So before I could post it to YouTube and say, um, I invented this, you know what I mean? Before I could go and say that's my recipe, like I'm the first one to make this, I had to Google, do scalloped sweet potatoes exist? And there came hundreds of recipes for scalloped sweet potatoes. And I was like, oh shit. I can't get sued for saying I'm the first one to come up with this. Siri, what is scalloped sweet potatoes?
Scallops are shellfish with an edible adductor
Siri,
muscle. Uh huh.
what are scalloped sweet potatoes?
Scallops are shellfish with an edible
Siri,
adductor muscle. Uh huh.
what is sweet potato au gratin?
Sweet potato au gratin is a classic AU gratin style dish that utilizes slices of sweet potatoes coated in a Mornay sauce and topped off with breadcrumbs before baking. This answer is from BillaPiracy.com.
Scalloped sweet potatoes is already a thing. Um, I think that's what I titled mine as, sweet potato au gratin. Everything SHI, sweet potato au gratin. It's gonna take you back to 2020. Oh my God, yo. I since found sweet potato salad. Sweet potato salad is just like potato salad. Only difference is you're not using white potatoes, you're using sweet potatoes. Bam. But I found that recipe. I found those recipes, but like it messes my head up. Like I'm doing something. I'm mixing caramel syrup. Like people put it on ice cream. You got the chocolate in the stores. You got the strawberry. You got the caramel. I like the caramel. I'm putting that over cookies and cream ice cream. I'm eating that shit for like a whole year. Then I go in the market and they have caramel cookies and cream ice cream already made. I'm like, yo, I thought that was my thing. I thought that was my thing. I thought that was my thing. Like my thing really is a thing. I like broccoli and eggs. I Googled one day, like I'm sitting here eating my broccoli and eggs a couple months ago. I Googled like, is broccoli and eggs a thing? Like, do people eat broccoli and eggs? And Google shows me this picture of broccoli and eggs. I'm like, wow, that really is a thing. Like, they pair well together. I'm gonna do green bean next. Not next, because I don't have any frozen green beans, but I'm gonna do green beans and eggs one day. I'm gonna stick this in the deep freezer and smoke some marijuanas. I thank you for not commenting on me living my life, but I also thank you for watching me live my life. Now go live yours. Until the next time.